Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door, your spiritual caffeine for a high vibrational life. I am Mitchell, the Intuitive Messenger, and it is Sunday, June 9th, 2013. Thank you for taking time to watch this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like my Facebook fan page, and check out Team Spirit's Daily Message on my website, which often coincides and goes along with what I say here. They usually repeat some of the message there, if not something completely different. So still in Atlanta, finishing up the final day. Had a really amazing workshop with Paul Selig last night. It was spellbinding to watch him work, because it's like he steps out of the way and another entity steps in and speaks. And it was very powerful, very igniting. I'm not one to get emotional. I stay very clear, which is just basically a place of peace for me, which I truly enjoy being there. But and I got to have dinner with him and Shelley Wilson and another gentleman, Jim I, who does jewelry. So it was a very, very enlightening night. I was up a little later than normal, so I might have my bags under my eyes, and this lighting is not the best. So diving in, and been shuffling the cards as I'm talking. It's just going to be a one-card Sunday, just because I have to run, find Wi-Fi, and produce this video and get back to the workshop. So, perfect. This is our Temperance card. So let me go ahead and bring this card in. And the Temperance is a number 14, which is also number 5. So here we are with this dynamic number. It's feminine as a 14 because it's even, but if you boil it down to number 5, it's very dynamic, and in my world and reading, it's one of the most dynamic numbers. Number 5 is just shifting, moving, and changing. You're halfway through numbers 1 through 9, the numerology system. So very, very powerful. This card, years ago when I first started reading and using cards, it just was confusing. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. When it came up, I couldn't remember even the definition that I knew I read to fall back on when Spirit wasn't speaking about it. And then I finally, realized someone said, usually if you have a difficulty with a card like that, it's because that's what you're working on. So I'm glad I moved through that phase. I imagine one day I'll be back through, because we keep going through cycles of our life. Through the hero's journey or the monk's enlightenment, which is kind of what the major arcana cards are all about, starting at the Fool and ending with the World, is that monk's journey. And the Fool's journey or the monk's enlightenment or the hero's journey. That's another way of looking at it. So it's our growth. So this card is often about being tested and tried, like glass is heated and cooled. That's tempered glass, so it's made stronger. So embrace, this is what I'm hearing from the other side, embrace the trials and tribulations that you've been going through. Today is kind of a high point. I do feel like that there might be a little residual effect left over tomorrow and the next day. Got some information about more astrology. We're moving into this new moon, which is a great time to start some new things up. And that was yesterday, like around noon Eastern Standard Time, according to the astrologer here. So it feels like we're releasing some of that testing and trials that we've been through. Great time to create something brand new. So start off today, enjoy those trials and that. I don't like the word tribulations because it sounds even more destitute, but that's what a lot of it is. So enjoy it. It's there to teach you something. Embrace it. Let it wash over and through you. So I will talk to you guys in just a moment in the open door. So hello, and thank you for staying tuned into the Open Door. Still Mitchell here. And I in the quiet time there that I edited out, I just wanted to say I kept hearing trust, trust, trust. And I think that's the word for the day for you, is trust what you're feeling, trust what's before you. And I'm getting a lot of influence from the workshop and the weekend, but last night, Paul Selig channeled from his guides about the truth of saying, I know who I am. I know, what I'm here to do. Speaking that these things, they might be lost, forgotten, or just busied over with a lot of the work stuff. But, that's where his word, I am word, basically saying I am word is like, God in action, in form, in reality. So we're an aspect of that. So very beautiful. And his image, oh, and I love that over here, there's a frame, picture frame. But he kept talking about we see everything through a picture frame. And it's a frame we've created and we decorated and we try to make it look like it is all that is looking out that frame, that window. That's all there is out there. And what his guides were challenging us was to expand that frame until you can finally step through it and realize that, you know, that frame was just an illusion of a simpler life, of the things that you've been, it's like being boxed in is what it felt like too, you know, of the things that you've been told you are, you know, and then you continue to tell yourself and perpetuate it. You know, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too young, I'm too poor, you know, I'm not good enough, whatever the frame is that you put around you. And my mental image was taking the top part of the frame and pulling it off, and then taking each side and breaking it away to where there was no frame left. Finally, as I was watching that, that's my image that I got. So each day I am removing the frame, and I will be existing in all that is out there. And his image was of expanding that frame and then finally stepping through. So it was interesting how my guides gave me just a different image, but ultimately got me to the same place of moving through the larger frame as it is, or removing it completely, because it was blocking my view of just, I'll say heaven, but basically what all that is. So I thank you for watching these videos. Enjoy your Sunday. I'll be wrapping up driving home. We'll be doing the radio show tonight. Looking forward to that. So I say to you, namaste, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you guys tomorrow.